Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss yet another important and very conceptual problem from definite integration involving the absolute value function, right? So here we have a very interesting problem and we have to find the value of this integral from minus 2 to 2, and the integrand is mod x over x, right? So let us call this integral as I, right? So here I will take the help of the definition of mod function, right? Now see here the limits of integration goes from minus 2 to 2, right? And between minus 2 and 2 here we have the integer 0, right? So now see mod x is defined like this. Mod x is positive x whenever x is greater than 0, right? And mod x takes the value 0 when x is equal to 0, and mod x is equal to negative x whenever x is less than 0, right? So now see here the limits of integration vary from minus 2 to 2, right? So when we split this integral like this, that is minus 2 to 0, here we have mod x over x dx, and then we have 0 to 2 mod x over x dx, right? So in the first integral we are taking the limits from minus 2 to 0, and in the second one we are taking the limits from 0 to 2, right? Now in the first case when we are taking the limits minus 2 to 0, then we see that in this case the mod x should be equal to a negative x, right? Because x belongs to minus 2 to 0, right? From minus 2 to 0, and all the x which lies in this interval minus 2 to 0 are less than 0, right? So in this case this mod x must be equal to negative x. Now when we take the limits from 0 to 2, then mod of x must be equal to positive x, right? Because x belongs to 0 to 2, and all the values which lies in this interval 0 to 2, x is greater than 0, right? So when x is greater than 0, mod of x is positive x by this definition, and when mod of x is negative x, it means x should be less than 0, right? So now here we can now write minus 2 to 0, and mod x is replaced by negative x, and here we have x dx, right? And in the second integral we have 0 to 2, and mod x is replaced by positive x divided by x dx, right? So now here x and x get cancelled. We are left with minus 2 to 0 minus 1 dx, and here 0 to 2, x and x get cancelled. We are left with 1 dx. So the integral of dx is x. So here we have x minus 2 to 0. Here we have again x, the integral of dx, and the limits are from 0 to 2, right? So now we can substitute the limits and we'll take the difference. So we have 0 minus minus 2, and here we have 2 minus 0, right? So this is negative, and here minus minus plus, so we are having 0 plus 2, and here we have 2, right? So this is minus 2 plus 2, so that is equal to 0, right? So the value of this integral is equal to 0, right?